students, you're welcome to this very important lecture on how to study and excel academically. Many students find it difficult to study, to understand. So we want to look at steps you can take to excel academically, to excel in your studies. The first thing you're expected to do is to ensure that you attend all lectures. Attending lectures is an opportunity for you to learn from your course lecturer and also to interact with him or her. Sometimes it gives you an opportunity to ask questions on areas or on topics that you don't understand, even on previous lectures. So when you attend lectures regularly, you learn and you understand better. And when you do that, you excel academically. The second thing you're expected to do is that you should ask questions when you don't understand. Make sure you don't just follow the crowd to behave as if you understand. Even sometimes when the teacher asks you, do you understand? Some students will say, yes sir, when they don't even understand. That's not right. It is very important that you use that opportunity to learn. You are there in the class to learn. So do not hesitate to ask questions. So when you are asked whether you understand, feel free to say no sir and ask questions. The lecturer will take time to answer the question, and sometimes some of the details that may not have been taught by a lecturer will come out as he or she explains those things. So make sure you ask questions and also try and answer questions when they are asked. Do not feel less concerned when a lecturer tries to find out something from you and other students. When questions are asked, brainstorm. Think about the question. Think of how you can answer the question. So if you do that, even if you're not called upon, when the answer is given, you'll get the answer, and such answers will be retained in your memory. And when you raise up your hand to answer questions and you get the answer right, it will stick in your mind, in your memory, in your brain. And even if you're not asked and the answer is given, you will retain the memory. You will retain it in your memory. So make sure you try as much as you can to answer questions in class. Then another way you can learn is to learn from your classmates. There are some brilliant students in your class that may have understood what the lecturer had taught. So if your efforts to understand in the class doesn't work, please do not hesitate to learn from your classmates. I have done that regularly or in the past, and it has helped. At the end, I even performed better than some of them that I learned from. You learn from them, and it will help you to understand the course. So you can ask them after the class, or if you can even arrange a private lecture. That's if it's safe, so that you can learn from them. Sometimes you can even organize group lectures and participate in the group lectures. You learn from your course mates, you assign topics to yourself, and you also prepare that topic to teach others. That group learning also helps. I've also done it and it has worked for me. So learn from your course mates. Another thing you can do, which is one of the most important aspects, is to also study at home. Prepare a study timetable and follow it judiciously. Make sure you study the courses that are taught just recently. For instance, if you're taught a particular course today, ensure that you read it in the night or early in the morning. I find it good to study very early in the morning. I comprehend more when I study very early in the morning. And studies have also shown that that time is the best time to study. After you have slept and relaxed your brain. And then when you wake up early at night or early in the morning, you now study. And make sure you don't just try to cover up too many pages without understanding. Ensure that you understand each paragraph. Underline key points in each paragraph and jot them down in your notes. And those notes will serve as your revision notes. After reading the entire material, extract the main points and go through those main points in your notes. Then after doing that, you can now ask yourself review questions, or if there are review questions in the textbook or the material you are reading, make sure you try and answer those review questions. Even if you fail them, go back to the page, to the chapter, and find the answers. And then ask yourself the same questions again and try and see if you can understand. That's one way. And another thing that will help you to succeed academically is to also ensure that you are confident. Don't be pessimistic. Don't feel that, this course I'm studying is too difficult for me to understand. No. You can understand it. Be confident. Be optimistic that you can understand it. And ensure that your target in every course is A. Make sure you target A in every course. Do not say, this course, even if it's a C or a D, it's okay. No. Every student is a potential A student. So target A in every course and be confident. Even when you go into the exam hall, be confident that you will pass the exam without help from anybody. And make sure you do not take in any material that will implicate you. Okay? When you carry such material, you have compromised completely. You will not, even the things you know, you will not be able to write. You want to look at that material. And if there's no opportunity, you will just fail. So go in like that, and you will know that you'll definitely be able to write without assistance or without any aid at all. So target A. So we have, in summary, the things you need to do as a student to excel academically are: 1, to attend lectures regularly, to ask questions in class, to answer questions where they are being asked in class, to learn from your classmates, to study at home, and also be confident. And if you do that, you will excel. Please continue to watch more from my YouTube channel, and you will be blessed.